and you keep walking, then I just knocked over a doll stand. Anyway, I'm a hot mess today. I don't know what is going on. Oh my gosh. Hey everybody, welcome back. So today I'm opening another one of the Disney Ily 4ever dolls, and this one is going to be the Ariel inspired Little Mermaid doll from, I guess this is wave 3, because wave 1 was the original set from the Disney store, and if you search wave 2, it comes up with that first set of the Jakks Pacific ones, and I believe this is wave 3 technically, and it is the one from the Disney store again. The difference is that the Jakks Pacific dolls, they're made by a different company, but they have nylon hair, different articulation, and they come with a second outfit and a ring that you can wear instead of the little surprise. Since this is the one from the Disney store, instead of a second outfit, you do get a outfit piece that she can wear over her existing outfit, and she comes with a little balloon with a surprise inside. So that's how you can tell the difference if you don't know where to look, because I don't think these ones say Disney store on them, but the other ones do say Jakks Pacific on them, so that's another way you can tell. Anyway, I am opening these dolls based off of their characters in chronological order of the movie that the characters came out in. So I started off with the Snow White inspired doll. This is the last one that I opened and unboxed, just did that video. And now next up is Ariel, because out of the particular dolls that were in this set or this release, Ariel's the next, her movie came out next in 1989. I don't remember if I said if this one, I think this was like 1939, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong about that. I don't remember exactly the year that Snow White came out, but anyway, I do know that that The Little Mermaid came out in 1989. Now, just a quick little overview if you're not familiar with Disney Ily 4ever. These dolls are basically generic or nameless characters that are wearing outfits inspired by a particular Disney character, also known as Disney bounding. Now, if you don't know what Disney bounding is, it's just basically what I just said. You're wearing an outfit that is inspired by a particular character. It doesn't have to be a Disney character technically, but if it is a Disney character, then you call it Disney bounding. The way Disney bounding started is because at the Disney parks like Disneyland and Disney World, adults or anybody over the age of 13 is not allowed to wear costumes in the park. There's reasons behind it. I go over it in my other videos, but just for the sake of time, we'll just move on. Since adults are not allowed to wear costumes in the park, instead, they wear outfits that are inspired by or look like Disney characters without actually being a costume. So you wear normal clothing and accessories, but by the use of color blocking and particular accessories that may have certain items on them or look like something that the character had, you can kind of create a modern take on a Disney character, kind of like some of the pictures that you're seeing on the screen now. This particular doll is meant to be inspired by Ariel. So, you know, Ariel as a little mermaid has the purple shells and the green tail. This doll has a purple top with like frills on it and a green sequin jacket. So you kind of still have that same vibe. And once I get her out of the box, I'll be able to show you a little closer some of the other details. Now, what's interesting is so far I'm starting to notice a trend. Well, okay, maybe not for all of them, but for the Snow White one, it kind of didn't feel like Snow White inspired so much as the evil queen. You know, she's got the poisoned apple everywhere and stuff like that, and it's a lot more edgy and darker in color. So it's still, maybe she's Disney bounding as the poison apple, really, instead of the queen or Snow White, because she's not wearing the colors that either the Queen or Snow White wear. So maybe she's Disney bounding as the apple. I don't know. Weird thoughts. But even though this says that it is inspired by Ariel or the Little Mermaid, I'm getting more Ursula vibes, and I'll show you why once I get her out of the box. Speaking of which, here is the back of the box. So it looks like the dolls are all standing on Main Street at nighttime while one of the fireworks shows or one of the nighttime spectaculars are happening. Also, there is fireworks in the air, and these three right here together look like a hidden Mickey. Now, unfortunately, since these are from the Disney store ones don't have hidden Mickeys that I know of in their outfits or accessories, the same same way that Jakks Pacific does. And I don't know if it's because the other ones are Jakks Pacific, so they just wanted to add a little extra flair, and Disney feels like they don't need to do that for their dolls that are made by them directly. But that is one feature that I really like about the Jakks Pacific dolls. Anyway, along with these being like nighttime dolls compared to the first release being more like daytime, you know, it looks like there is a glow-in-the-dark element. So these are kind of, there's a glow-in-the-dark gimmick to them, and it looks like it's the mini ears. And as I mentioned earlier, in the little balloon up here, there is going to be a little surprise bag type item, you know, a little toy that is a Disney treat. So it's some kind of food item, either a dessert treat or just a regular food item that you're able to get at Disney parks. And it's just a little toy that you can add to your collection or your dollhouse. Anyway, that being said, I'm going to start getting this doll out of the box so that way we can take a closer look at everything. I did want to mention that the castle that's behind her right here looks like Cinderella's castle from Disney World, whereas the last set, or the original set, had a picture on the back of the box with all the dolls standing in front of Sleeping Beauty's castle, which is in Disneyland. Not that there's much of a difference in general, but there is kind of a rivalry between the Florida people and the California people. I live in California, and I've only ever been to Disneyland. I would love to go to Disney World at some point in my life, but you know, there's those people that have their park that they feel is the best or is their favorite, and you know, there's that kind of rivalry between East Coast, West Coast. I don't know. It's a thing apparently in the Disney World. But anyway, okay, I'm gonna stop talking, get her out of the box so we can take a look at her, and I'll be right back. All right, so I've got the doll out of the box, but let me do things a little differently this time because last time I almost forgot some of the accessories. So I'm gonna do the accessories first. She comes with a purse or a bag. It is a purple shell. It is open, so you can put stuff in it, which is nice. And it has, oh, this is all molded. It's a chain and a strap, but it is molded, but it is also painted. So it's got the painted details. This looks like it's supposed to be like a leather strap almost, the teal part, silver chain, and a little pendant here, which kind of looks like Ursula and Ariel. I don't know if you can see that. It took me a second for my eyes to adjust, but it's like Ursula's face kind of poking up there. She comes with these glasses. I'll show you what they look like on her in just a little bit. They are kind of seashell shaped, which is cute. Oh, hold on. They have this rubber band still around them. Okay. That's what they actually look like without the little rubber band stuck in the middle. She comes with a balloon that has a surprise in it that I mentioned, the Disney treat. I'm going to look at this a little later on in the video, so if you want to know what I got, keep watching. And then she comes with a sequined jacket, which is really cute. It has like little fringe on the bottom. On the inside, it is lined. There is a tag, but if you look at the lining, there's actually a picture of Ursula and Ariel, and I love that detail. That is so cool. It's unfortunate that like when she's wearing it, you can't see it, but I love the fact that I know it's there. That's really cool. I think the only thing that would have made it better is if it was on the back on the outside, but then you wouldn't have all these sequins. So I will try this on the doll a little later on in the video, but for now I just want to show you the way she comes in the box. So here she is. Now what I started to realize with these dolls is that the Disney Store dolls, at least the Disney Store dolls, I don't know if the other ones, the Jakks Pacific, do this also, but basically they have the same characters, the same 6 girls over and over. So like this one was inspired by Snow White this time, but this blonde girl with the blue eyes and everything and the pale skin complexion, they had this exact same character, just styled differently in the first wave, and she was inspired by Jasmine. So she had like the curly blonde hair and had like the Jasmine outfit. This girl, this is the one that is presenting kind of East Asian, in Asian in general. I don't know if she's supposed to be a specific nationality, but you know, with the black hair that was in the pigtails, and she was inspired by Tiana. And I think I was kind of disappointed because the first release, I think that the inspired by Tiana, this character from that wave, was probably my favorite from that wave. I actually bought 2 of them, so I could have a double and I could redress her in a different outfit. But when I saw this one, I was kind of disappointed, I'll be completely honest. And really it just had to do with the hair. Like there's something about this, the I don't know if it's the amount of hair that they pulled back for the tendril or what it was, just the way it was styled in the stock photos, that I did not like the way she looked. I was kind of disappointed, but having her in person is very different. The one that I got looks very cute, and I'm actually not mad about it. And I can fix the hairstyle, like the way that it lays and everything, the way that it's, you know, happening. I can probably mess with it and fix it. But anyway, let me just give you a close-up of her face. I always like to start with the face. She's so pretty. I love her makeup is purple and teal, which are my two favorite colors. And I love this color combination. She has this little, these little marks here. It's a little seashell with little sparkles next to it, since she is inspired by the Little Mermaid. Just like this doll has the little apple painted there. So I'm pretty sure that each of the dolls from this wave have that. Her ears are really cool because instead of a bow, for, you know, usually they're mini ears and they have a bow, they have the crown. So this is the crown that King Triton wears and then Ursula takes. This ear has a mermaid tail and it's green plastic. And then this side, what is that? I actually can't really tell. It looks like scales and a fin and bubbles, but it's painted purple. And the crown is painted like a dark blue, whereas in the movie it's gold, but that's okay. Oh, also on the back of her ears, it has the Ily 4ever heart logo stamped in. All right, and to test the glow-in-the-dark feature for the Mickey headband, I had to come into the bathroom because it's the only room in the house that I can get complete darkness. And I have my UV black light flashlight here. I'm going to go ahead and use to charge up. It's looking like the green part of the ears is probably what's going to end up glowing here. So I'm just charging it up right now. I'm going to turn this off and let me turn the lights off. Whoa! Yes, that glows very well. Her hair is really cute. It is, you know, it's still black just like last time, except this time it has purple streaks, and it's pretty much the whole part line, or the first half of the part line on top is rooted with purple, and part of it's pulled back and it's braided into the braids, and then the other part is pulled forward and curled to kind of create these little ringlets. These are stiff. There is hair gel in it or glue or whatever. I wish that they wouldn't, I wish they would have pulled more of this back to put in the braid as opposed to so much of it being pulled forward like this, and I think that that was the issue that I had with it. But like I said, I could always fix that if I really need to. The hair on this doll felt nice, even though it's still, I could tell it's still polypropylene. This one, it's hard to tell because it's in a braid, but I believe this is still polypropylene. But once again, it is soft, and it is actually nicer than the first wave from what I remember, but it still feels like polypropylene. It doesn't quite feel like nylon, but it would be nice if Disney would use nylon or even saran for the hair instead, but it is what it is. She has a necklace with a painted silver chain, and it's a green mermaid tail with kind of iridescent paint on it. Oh, it looks like the charm is a heart, and then there's a fish tail and another little charm hanging from it. It's really hard to see what that is, but I think it's supposed to be like an extra little seashell or something. So anyway, her outfit is pretty simple. It's just this purple top that kind of has the lace around the bottom and the shoulders, and it's kind of gathered in the front, so it kind of simulates Ariel's shell top. And then her shorts are black, and they have like the mermaid, or the Ariel, what am I saying? Ursula, I can't talk. Okay, Ursula's tentacles. Anyway, the shorts are black. They're meant to be like a black leather. They're like a faux leather, and they have the tentacles painted on them and like a little rivet. And coming down here, she has some mule type slide-on sandals, whatever they're called, translucent plastic in a blue with green scales for the part that goes over the foot. Are these two separate pieces of plastic, or is that painted? Oh no, it's painted. Here's the doll with her glasses on. Oops. The glasses are cute. They're seashell shaped, so they're reminiscent of Ariel's seashell bra that she wears. It's okay, it's cute. I like that it like painted rims with a clear lens so you can actually see her eyes. It's kind of giving me a John Lennon vibe. So like, it's okay, it's cute. It's not my style though. It's not like these. Like, I love these. I think that this looks so good on her, but this is kind of an example of when I don't like glasses on dolls. So I don't think I'm gonna be displaying her with these. Although I could put them on her head. Kind of like how I usually do with the sunglasses. Okay, I'm not going to do it. It's going to mess up everything. It'll mess up her hair and everything. The hair that I'm not a fan of. Now, before I put her jacket on, I'm just going to go over the articulation really quick. There is movement at the head, at both of the shoulders, elbows, and wrists. Also, there is a hip joint, a double joint at the knees, and a ankle joint. I forgot what that was called for some reason. I'm just drawing blanks left and right. Oh my gosh. But these dolls have a total of 15 points of articulation, which makes them very poseable, which I like. For this wave, Disney did fix the problem that some of the original Ily dolls had, and the hip joint used to be like this ball and socket thing where if you did something wrong, it would just pop out of the socket and the whole leg would come off. It wouldn't be broken, you could pop it back on, but you know, I could see kids losing that and that being an issue, especially if they're in Disneyland, because they did sell these in Disneyland, and if you get one for your kid and then they drop it and they're in a stroller and you keep walking, then I just knocked over a doll stand. Anyway, I'm a hot mess today. I don't know what is going on. Oh my gosh. I think this is the last review I'm going to do for right now. At least for today. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like if you're, you know, pushing a stroller and the kid pops off the leg and it drops and you don't realize it and you keep going, that leg is gone. So yeah, I don't like that happened. But the fact that they fixed that and now have better leg articulation is much better. It is more similar to the Jakks Pacific one in the way that it's constructed. The only thing is the hole for the hip joint opening is still too small. So the dolls cannot do the splits, whereas the Jakks Pacific dolls can do the splits. Also, when the doll tries to sit down, they get to a certain point and then their legs kind of bow outward. They can't even sit down all the way and do like, for example, Pocahontas was the example I used last time, where she can sit down and her body is at a full right angle and her legs are still together and everything. But for some reason, these dolls, when they try to sit down, you push their legs up past a certain point and the legs start twisting and going outward like a baby doll. And I'm not a fan of that, because if you want to sit them on a chair in your dollhouse, they look like they're sitting cross-legged. It's just weird. So other than the hair being polypropylene, that's the one thing that I want Disney to fix on these dolls that would really make them perfect for me. Also, it kind of seems to be, at least for both of these so far, these dolls suffer from what I call T-pose syndrome. And what that means is in like 3D editing, when a character is not doing anything, they're standing with their arms straight out. That's called a T-pose. And these dolls, basically, anytime I have a doll where their arm can't go all the way down to their side, then to me, it looks like they're in a T-pose permanently, kind of. This arm is not as bad as this arm is, but you can see like the arm won't go all the way down to the side. And that annoys me. Like like the number of points of articulation is important, yes. But if that articulation doesn't have the full range of movement, then it's almost like, what's the point? Just for comparison, this doll is one of the ones from Jakks Pacific, and her arms go all the way down to her side. So you can, oh, that's the wire. Anyway, you can see them side by side and see how like her arms go all the way down, but her arms kind of stick out. That bugs me. I don't know why I don't like that. That bugs me. I'm not a huge fan of that. Oh, this is another one, but the Jakks Pacific dolls can actually sit down without the legs going out to the sides, and they can actually do the splits. So that, just to show you what I was talking about. See, this also makes the jacket difficult to put on because her arms keep wanting to go outward, but you need to squish the arms, and I'm always afraid I'm going to break them or something. Although if I break the arm joint, then it's just an excuse to do a head swap onto a made-to-move body at that point. Oh, okay, so since this jacket is a sequin jacket, the inside, it's lined on the inside of the body, but not in the sleeves, and the sequins are sewn to it, so there's either thread or mesh or something on the inside that the fingers kept getting caught on, so that's kind of annoying, which is unfortunate because the sequins look so cute, and I don't want to have like a reason to dislike them. Anyway, okay, so this is what the jacket looks on the doll, and I think it looks so cool. She looks like a freaking rock star. I love this. I think mainly just because it is sequins and it's just sparkly and really pretty. Look at that. That is so cool. I love it. So it's fairly simple, but I do actually really like the overall look. So there we have her posing in her little jacket and everything. I love this. Now, this Jack-specific doll that I was using as an example, this is actually the Inspired by Ursula doll, which I think was really interesting because this is her second outfit, or actually this is a mix between her first outfit and second outfit, I think. Anyway, I really like the way that this looks. It's really cute, but this kind of reads as Ariel to me because, you know, the green skirt and the purple top, even though it's got the crown on it, which is what, you know, kind of Ursula's symbol. So I have her here because I kind of wanted to switch and see how it would look if we switch the skirt for these shorts. Okay, I'm not sure how I how I like this, at least with the, hold on, let me take the jacket off real quick. Okay, I mean, it's okay. I think it's just because of how long the top is with how far up the waist of the skirt is that I have an issue with that. But I mean, it kind of reads a little bit more Ariel to me, whereas this, you know, this top with these shorts, like this now definitely reads a little bit more Ursula to me, especially since, you know, the crown with the tentacles, you know, it's like it's supposed to. But I mean, you know, she's cute. This is cute. I actually do kind of like this, and like the longer I'm looking at it, the more it's kind of growing on me. I don't know. I've got these outfit pieces. I'm going to figure this out and figure out how I want to actually end up displaying them. All right, so now we are at the point of the video that everybody's been waiting for. It is time for the Mickey Mouse balloon surprise. So I want to see what treat we get. I'm really excited, and I'm hoping to not have a repeat of last time. Last time I kept getting the pink macarons over and over. Like, it wasn't a duplicate, it was a quadruple, and like, I don't even know what, I got like 6 of them, I don't know. Anyway, so last time I got the Mickey Mouse ice cream sandwiches, so fingers crossed, I'm hoping that we get something else other than the ice cream sandwiches this time. So I'm gonna go ahead, and there's like that little thing right there. I'm just gonna open that up. We've got the little checklist here. So I'll go over this quickly. These are all of the different treats that you're able to get. I went over them a little bit more in depth in the last video. But this time I'm just going to mention, this is the one I'm hoping for. I really want the little swirly lollipop thing, the Mickey Mouse lollipops. I don't know why, but I just want them. So anyway, okay, so here's the treat wrapped up in this. Looks like we got another plate, but it's not a red plate, so that's good. Oh, cute. Okay, so we got something different, so that's good. It is the Mickey Mouse cinnamon roll, whatever you want to call this. So it is basically 3 cinnamon rolls that are put together to make a Mickey face. I've never had one of these in Disneyland, but I love cinnamon rolls. So I'm tempted next time I go to Disneyland to see if they actually sell these, because everything else in here, most of everything else they sell at Disneyland, I think. Like maybe not the donuts, I don't know, but the churros, the pizza, the Mickey shaped waffles, like they sell all these in Disneyland, and you can actually get them in, you know, the real thing, and you can eat it. So the cinnamon roll I would be really interested in. Also, I don't remember if I said in the last one, but the Mickey on the cover, like the paint of the balloon, is supposed to match the dolls. So this is the one that came with the Snow White one, because her accent color is red, so her balloon was red. And this is the one that came with the Ariel inspired doll, and hers is green because her accent color is all green and purple. But anyway, that is pretty much it for this doll. I'm gonna get going because I am losing my voice and I've been talking too much. I've been recording a doll hunting video all day earlier today, and this is technically my 3rd video that I'm finishing up, but I've been talking all day, so I really need to give my voice a rest, and I'm gonna get through the rest of these dolls probably next week or something. I am gonna end things out now, but thank you so much for watching. As always, I want to hear from you. Let me know what you thought of this doll down in the comment section down below, and I hope I see you next time. Bye, everybody. If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.